Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size, and as you can hear, I'm sure I have fallen ill. Okay, and I've been trying to recover for some time now. That's where I've been. Okay, but I'm back. I'm back. Hello, how is everybody? How are you doing? You doing good? Hey, keep your head up. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video because honestly, I've been doing nothing but sleeping and coughing and having a fever and blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not one of those people that gets sick very often, but when I do, whatever sickness I do contract basically tries to kill me. Okay. So, with that being said, I can't talk for too long. I'll try to make this as quick as possible and concise as possible with just giving you guys as many updates as possible. And before my voice gives out, because it probably will if I go on for too long and keep trying to keep talking in general, right? But here we go. So I wanted to talk about a couple of easy A's that could potentially come out during this celebration of Worldwide, because for those of you who don't know, I just got done watching the reveal for who was going to actually definitively be in the celebration, in which case it was Broly. Fantastic. My boy Z Broly deserves more cards. Love him. So, with that being said, the theme of the celebration is Goku and Broly, or just Broly in general, which they're probably going to come out with another Broly in part 2 or something related to it. But in my opinion, what would really be nice of an easy A would be this guy, because this guy is very old, 2019 old, and he still hasn't gotten his easy A. And then this guy as well, from 2021. So either one of these characters could very well receive their easy A. And if I'm being honest, with this guy in particular, there's a lot of room for growth, because he doesn't have like anything. Right? Like, he's got a medium chance of a super attack when facing only one enemy, right? Launches an additional attack, right? That has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. And then he launches an additional attack when facing 2 or more enemies. And then these are just stats. Like, that's it. That's all he does. And then he doesn't get attack and defense on super, doesn't really do anything else. Like, that's it. Like, that's what Broly does. However, I will say this, even for the time that this guy came out, he was very strong offensively. He might not have done a whole lot defensively, right? However, he did do a lot offensively. He was one of the first characters that I can remember going back that far to 2019 that was hitting double digits in the millions, right? Because remember, we were not hitting numbers like that back then. Like, we just simply were not, right? And this guy was hitting those numbers, especially after his active, because his active was this right here. Key plus 24 and another attack plus 48. He's already getting a lot of attack. He's getting 88 attack there, getting 100 attack there, and then boom, another 48 when he pops his active. And another thing about this guy that was actually really, really good was the fact that his transformation was not horrible. His transformation was only 4 turns. On the 4th turn from start of battle. Excuse me. Pardon me. I had a coughing fit. So, yeah, this guy in particular has a lot of room for growth, and I would really love to see the revival of this card. Now, this guy in particular, I never got to use, because when he came out, he was already past his prime, and he just kind of fell out of the meta, I guess you could say, for me, by the time I actually got him. But his leader skill is not a bad leader skill. Planetary Destruction or movie bosses is not bad. The leader skill itself just needs a buff. And then this guy is stacking. He was one of those characters that was stacking, and then he also had damage reduction. That is what made this guy good. And the fact that he was supering so much, he could super like 3 or 4 times. And then if he's going against a hybrid Saiyan or a pure blood Saiyan, obviously just pure Saiyan, I don't know why I said pure blood. Anyway, if you're going against a hybrid or a pure Saiyan, he's doing that much more, right? He does gain an additional, and then he also gains 18% more damage reduction, as well as another 18% chance to crit. effectively giving him a medium chance to crit, and he's also got good damage reduction and all this stuff, right? But my point being with this character and why I think he should easy A is because nowadays we do have fights that we would actually be able to use him in, because there's numerous fights now because of the introduction of the Supreme Battle Spectacle and all that stuff. With that and the 9th anniversary, we now have enemies that are this right here, this exact phrasing, hybrid Saiyans or pure Saiyans. Okay, like that would be dope. And then with what he already has, if you just buff these numbers and slap guard on him, he's definitely a contender. Like, let's say if this was 50% right here, or even 30%, right? If they just gave it a 10% buff, 10% buff to this, give him a guaranteed additional instead of this being a medium chance. Nah, just give him the additional and then give him another guaranteed additional if it actually is a hybrid Saiyan. And then these you can even leave the same or buff him a little bit if you want, give him more crit chance and whatever, and overall fix his damage reduction. And if they slapped guard on him, just guard with a 30% increase to his stats every super, with 2 guaranteed supers if he's going against the enemy type that he needs to be, on top of like his hidden potential. So that means he could super up to 4 times. He would have 36 damage reduction, if not more. And then he would also have guard. That would be nutty. He would be so good. He actually would be very, very good. In my opinion, he'd be insane. Actually would be insane, but only against those enemies, right? So this would give him a place without making him absolutely busted just based off of his EZA. That's what I think, right? That would be pretty tough. That would be pretty tough. And then this, instead of being effective against all types, he could just be, you know, doing crits at that point. Like, you might as well just fix it. Can be activated after performing 4 or more attacks, and in battle once only. That's it. That's what this is. And then the synergy with that is, oh, guess what? If I'm guaranteed supering 2 additional times against this specific enemy, and I'm just stacking and whooping some ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would tie in so well with what this character actually can do and the difficulty of the fights that we have nowadays. Okay? But again, personally, I would love this guy to get his EZA. Matter of fact, if you could do both of them, that would be even cooler. Get it? Cooler? The bad guy? Anyway, I think this guy right here would probably be better suited because he is very, very old, and it is kind of time for him to get his. But, you know, that's just my opinion. But, boys, I think that'll do it for me right now. If you guys enjoyed watching this video and hanging out with me for a little bit, again, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update as to where I've been, because I know I've been to MIA for a little while and things are coming out and I'm not making videos and whatever. But I want to let you know that, yes, I'm still recovering. I'm not going to be putting out videos like that until I'm fully recovered, because of obvious reasons. I'm not trying to go back to being sick because I'm not letting myself rest and whatever. So, yes, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, showing your support. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.